See how the Cassiopeia does up against this Varus. Probably will have a bit of a tricky time laning, but SonicBOOM looking at a really hard mid-game power spike, considering that they are sitting on just a giant pile of gold.
Oh, and the flash forward and the explosive cast, it's going to actually push him out of the phosphorus bomb. The depth charge still goes through, but Nuclear is going to survive.
So help with the dragon just for a little bit more speed on that objective. Do it, especially since he's been itemizing for MR.
Well, in this lane, though, there's the depth charge. As Captain Jack charges forward with the Valkyrie, he gets the phosphorus bomb, but he can't get rockets as Vivid's right there. There's a flash forward. Can he get the kill? Explosive cast comes in from Chaser. And Vivid just getting caught behind a little bit, takes a couple extra hits. Meanwhile, Soul has to flash away from danger. Close enough. Meanwhile, Soul gets caught with the body slam. There's the slow from the barrel. The equalizer goes down, but it looks like he'll just get taken out by a couple extra auto attacks. Well, as I talk about Chaser's going to get caught with a chain of corruption. He's locked in between 4 members of SBENU. That's a good kill for SBENU.
It's not that Evelynn or there have been major jungle changes.
Oh, Kuzan gets caught right on the equalizer. Here comes Vivid. Kuzan has to use his petrifying gaze, but a good kill from SBENU as they pick that one up. And Trace is just going to have to back out after the teleport completes. I mean, SBENU doesn't really need to be too scared, but they're taking too much time, giving Chaser time to catch up. SBENU a little bit too scared from this one. They're going to secure the dragon. Now they need to back out. I don't know if Vivid's going to make it out alive. He's just going to go down. SBENU is scared of their own situation as Trace comes in. Gnar is available. Flash blown from Catch too. That's reality. There's the culling coming out. He's going to be blocked completely by Che and his shield. And Vivid actually gets caught back, but there's a pulverize onto Che, and Che doesn't have damage reduction at this point. There's a depth charge to disengage. SaSin was about to show up around the corner. He's still there. He knows the pink ward's there, and he gets the hit. Oh, Captain Jack has to use both of his summoner spells to avoid that chain of corruption. Here, the rage meter at about half for Trace, so that's in a pretty good place. Now Catch has been caught and he gets hooked back. There's the ultimate coming in and the equalizer goes down across the board. Kuzan can't flash over the wall. He gets caught. Meanwhile, Trace chasing down Nuclear though, and he gets the kill with the stun, and now he's on to SaSin. So the 2 carries being zoned out from SBENU. Captain Jack is meanwhile still alive. There's the slow, and does the body slam come in? There's the pulverize, and there's the hook, there's the body slam, and the phosphorus bomb for the kill as Captain Jack gets the Sheen empowered auto attack. No one there to back him up. All right, well, they got the hit onto Kuzan. He's right there, and there's a petrified gaze onto 1 member as Nuclear backs out just 1 step to avoid getting stunned, and Trace comes in Gnar form, and the dragon just melting to this 4-man dragon tank from the JIN Green Wings. JIN Green Wings, I mean, they've swapped sides and the fight has to happen, but here's the righteous lord from Vivid and he gets the knockup, but it's onto Trace. Trace is right where he wants to be in front of the entire enemy team. The equalizer not really doing too much as the corruption comes in from SaSin. It's not going to go on to the carries of the enemy team. Kuzan takes a lot of damage, but Soul not able to do anything for his teammates, and Nuclear gets caught after SaSin goes down. And does everyone get out alive from the generic Green Wings? It looks like it. Che the only one near death, but Chaser going to keep him safe. The summoner heal not able to give Chaser the kill, but Captain Jack picks up a triple.
That was a desperation engage from SBENU, and they put all their CC down onto a Gnar and then got absolutely crushed with the Rylai's, so he's doing better in that regard. Oh, here we go.
There's another pulverize. That's a good one onto Captain Jack, and Nuclear actually gets the kill this time around. Chaser sticking around and Catch coming in from the back, but he actually gets hooked right back into the enemy team. The equalizer coming in. Again, only lands on the tanks of the enemy team.
Yeah, there's the
righteous glory. He runs forward.
Well, they got 5 people up here, though.
Oh, wow, Nuclear gets caught, and Catch right there in the middle. That was just... Oh, goodness. Trace shows up. Doesn't have Gnar, though, but he doesn't really care. There's a slow onto SaSin. A double slow Chaser looking to just go forward, maybe get another body slam, but they're not going to be able to too close to an inverter tower. Doesn't really care. Dodges another one, but there's Chain of Corruption, forces the QSS out of Captain Jack, and now Trace gets knocked backwards. I mean, Soul could have come a little bit later. All right, there they go. All 5 are there in time, though. The generic Green Wings will not accept this, and Che pulls Vivid back. There's the Chain of Corruption not hitting anyone, and there's the flash forward from Kuzan. An explosive cast actually keeps Nuclear in stage, but Trace is going to keep him alive. SaSin has to hightail it out of there with the Yomu's Ghost Blade. Nuclear gets stuck with this Gnar, gets pulled back. Luden's Echo activating on that one, too, from Kuzan. And yeah, only 10 seconds left or so on reinforcements for SBENU, so I think SBENU should be able to hold off. Or at the very least, I think generic Green Wings just, know, I don't think it's worth really taking the big risk here to try to finish. They can back off. Baron's coming up in 45 seconds.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the answer. The charge forward just gets interrupted entirely by the depth stretch. Captain Jag putting out some free damage, dodges the chain of corruption. He's eventually going to get chained a little bit from the secondary proc, and Chaser just zoning out people alongside Trace. And Captain Jag finally Valkyries forward after he gets a couple kills. He'll get a double. And Trace just chasing after the enemy. He just flashes forward for the ultimate, doesn't even need to pick up his house. As he goes forward, that is a monstrous Gnar in the front lines, and the ace going to Captain Jag with the triple kill. And the JIN Green Wings will be able to secure the win in game 2 to get another W in their match history.
That's right, and that'll put them up to 3-1 overall, even though they have had a softer schedule. And again, SonicBOOM from SBENU, not picking up a game, but at least looking very competitive in one of them.
Yeah, well, good game by Generic Green Wings and SBENU. I think you're hitting the nail on the head, Machi, when you say that they have good ideas, they have good compositions for the early game. They just need to figure out how to continue that synergy towards the later portion.